our Rooster Teeth, who art on the internet. Hallowed be thy website. The tubes be drained, thy will remains. On the webs as well as IRL. Give us this day our daily bandwidth, and forgive us our trollings, as we forgive those who troll against us. And lead us not to fail, but deliver us from time warps. Amen.
Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast.
Sacrilegious.
You know, I wasn't a religious man until about 45 seconds ago.
I wasn't sure if I was going to use that theme or not until you got to the forgive us our trollings as we forgive those who troll against us.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That's clever.
Clever young man. Who was that?
That was Axeman. A-X-E-M-A-N.
Hey, you know what, Gus?
What's up?
I was reading yesterday about the Adam Carolla podcast. I guess he does a podcast.
Yeah, pretty popular.
Like the most popular podcast.
I don't know about
he makes money at it.
What?
How do you
apparently he makes tons of money.
So I've always wondered, how do you make money in a podcast? Is it product placement, or does he read ads in the middle of his podcast?
I guess. I mean, I've never listened to it, but I guess there's ads and stuff, and it's like they get great ad buys.
Wow.
So,
man, I don't know about you, but I'm going to enjoy this delicious Coca-Cola while we're doing our podcast today.
So.
And my Maybach's parked outside.
So he makes money. So I guess what you're getting at is
we're doing something wrong.
I need to listen to his podcast to figure out how he's making money and then do the same thing?
If I could give you a little homework between now and the next podcast, if you could listen to his podcast, figure out how he's making tons of money, and then replicate that for the next podcast.
We should get in on that.
Yeah, we should do it.
More than anything, I want free video games and a Maserati.
Still not happening.
I'm sorry, Maybach. Maybach. Oh man, I fucked up.
You know what? If anybody wants to send a Maserati, we'll take it begrudgingly.
Sponsors are going to kill me now. How you guys doing? You ready? You all are gearing up? You're about to take off for E3?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be fun.
Pretty excited.
Well, great. Well, I'm glad we covered that.
All right.
No, we leave on Sunday at midday, I think, or early. When do we figure that out? I don't know.
We leave at noon on Sunday.
Yes.
We get there just in time to go to the Microsoft Natal Cirque du Soleil experience.
The Cirque du Soleil event.
You guys are going to get to play Fable 3 at E3, aren't you?
We are.
I think. I don't know about that.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Supposedly. I don't know. Well, it's Microsoft, so you got to figure it'll probably be there.
I thought I read it was there.
You saw Fable 3 at X10.
I did. Well, actually, no, I didn't.
It was there, though.
It was in the basement,
It was
and
in the
Jack
basement.
wasn't cool enough to get in there.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a lot of stuff at E3.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I'm excited. We just we locked down Rock Band 3, which I'm pretty psyched about.
So, are they going to have... I know they're adding a new instrument. Are they adding a keyboard or a keytar?
No one's sure yet, as far as I know. But they have the circles where it's the microphone, guitar, bass, and then they added a keyboard looking thing, and no one knows if it's a keytar or if it's an actual.
Have you guys seen the Mega 64 video covering that?
No.
They have an investigative, kind of like the Alan Wake videos, like the TV shows inside Alan Wake Us, where it's Mysteries of the Unknown kind of thing, where they go and spoof and try to find out what it is. That was pretty clever. I watched it this morning.
It sounds funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I've been watching a lot of Mega 64 videos lately.
Dude, those kids are addicting. We were talking about it after we saw them at PAX East, and it's always fun to hang out with those guys. And after I got home, one night I was sitting at home, Griffin was off doing something important, and I just randomly loaded up their website, and I spent over an hour watching videos on the website. Didn't even realize it. The time just flew. Mm-hmm. Those kids are really funny.
They are.
Yeah, I rewatched them. I linked my my interview I did with them at PAX East, talking about the music in it, and I rewatched that video probably about 3 more times.
Dude, those guys are so much funnier than you.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I just try to keep up, man.
Well, I guess hopefully we'll see them again at PAX Prime in Seattle.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. But yeah, so Gus, you are not going to E3 with Jack and I.
No.
I'm sad about that, actually, because you and we've been to E3 5 times together.
Have we been that many?
Yeah,
Really?
It's the first time I've never been to E3 without you.
Wow, that's crazy.
It makes me sad.
The first E3 we went to together, we shared a bed and cuddled.
Dude, he's not kidding. I woke up in the middle of the fucking night because I felt something hairy on me. I look over, and Gus was spooning me. In his sleep, he'd rolled over and started spooning me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you single at the time, Gus?
No, I was not.
Wow.
But we
Does Jeff resemble whoever you were dating at the time?
the tattoos, it's
Okay.
the same. It's funny, I can't imagine sharing a bed with you anymore.
No.
I like the way we travel has changed so much.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
So long ago. Another thing about that first E3, it's kind of a funny little piece of history for Red vs. Blue. Bungie showed off Halo at that first E3 that we went to.
Yeah.
When nobody knew really what the hell it was. And they had a camera set up that took snapshots of people playing it.
I've heard this story.
And there's a photo of Bernie, Gus, and I playing Halo for the very first time.
Yep.
Driving Warthogs.
Oh, that's going to be a fun link dump. Good luck.
And,
Yeah, God, how am I going to find that?
I don't know. It was on Bungie's website. They had it wasn't just us. It was like a billion photos. We just happened to be in one of them.
That's great.
And it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I remember I walked up to the booth, and I believe it was Matt Sowell, who's no longer at Bungie, who was manning the booth I walked up to and was like, all right, here's the controls, here's the controller, go. And he was like standing next to me telling me how to play the game. And the first time when I was younger, when I was like 16 or so, one of the first emails I ever sent, and definitely the first email I ever sent to a video game company, was to Bungie, and it was that guy. It was Matt Sowell who had responded to my email when I was 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That must have been a major moment for you.
And then, I walked up, and in my mind, I was, totally, freaking out. Oh, my God, it's, one of the first people I ever talked to on email that I really looked up to.
What was the email about?
I had a question about what I thought might have been a bug in Marathon 2.
Was it a bug?
Yeah, it was. I guess it was a known issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it had to do with the. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember there was something wrong with the camera. It had a theater mode, and the toggling between the different views, the default button didn't work properly.
Oh, okay.
That happened to me kind of once, where actually at X10 when I was out there, I saw Dan Shu from EGM, and I was like, I read EGM so much as a kid. I was like, oh crap, that's Dan Shu. So I was like, hey man, I'm just a huge fan. Nice to meet you. And I was trying to be as cool as I could. But dude, that's so awesome.
I saw Jeff freak out a few years ago at Comic-Con. Because he saw it was Andre 3000 walking down the street.
Only time you've ever seen me freak out for seeing a celebrity.
And Jeff totally freaked out. He's like, "Oh my God, that's Andre 3000! Look!" And it was like, "Oh, see him! I see him!" He's like, "No, look, it's Andre 3000 right there." It's like, "I see him, Jeff." And he was like, "I want to go up and talk to him."
Dude, listen, I pride myself on maintaining my cool around celebrities, and I've had an opportunity to not be a jackass quite a few times in my life for various things. And actually, one reason is the first time I ever met a celebrity. I was 17. I skipped high school because Charles Barkley was in town to play a preseason game. It was the 76ers versus the Magic. It was 1992. It was the year before Shaq played for the Magic, and I was pissed because I was just missing Shaq. Because he had committed, but he wasn't on the team yet.
Okay.
And so Charles Barkley was my hero as a kid, and he was from Alabama too, and I was really excited. So I skipped school to go see him at this sports store, and I had his rookie card, his 87 Fleer rookie card, and this other card, and I went to him and I was like, "Good luck in the game tonight. I'm really excited. It is a great honor to meet you." Blah blah blah. And I stood in line for a half an hour to get, and he signs he signs the baseball cards. He never looks at me. First of all, he just sticks his hand out like this. He's sitting in a chair, horrible posture. I hand him the cards. He signs them, hands them back to me, and I go, and I'm talking to him the whole time. And then I go, "Good luck on the game tonight. I'm going to be there. I can't wait to watch you play." And he goes, "Huh." And I was like, I am never going to be excited to meet a celebrity again as long as I live because of that cocksucker. I was so crestfallen. I got in trouble because I skipped school. I faced grounding. I almost didn't get to go to the game that night. It was a whole thing. And he could not have been less enthused to meet me. And I understand that the guy had to meet a lot of people that day, but maybe even an eye contact or a thanks. It wasn't even it was like a grunt. It was like, ugh.
Man, that's gonna encourage me to try to do a better job at events.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking for me as a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'm never again going to get freaked out if I see a celebrity ever for any circumstance. And I maintained my cool until we saw Andre 3000.
I know we have some long days, in the booth like that, but I hope I never come across like that.
I know, me
I always
too.
try to at least smile and look at people and.
Well, you and I,
hands and stuff.
You and I always try to when we can to give a little bit, do a little routine for the people and stuff.
Yeah.
But it does get exhausting meeting people all day long, and I'm sure on Charles Barkley's level, it's a whole other world. I mean, it's incomparable.
But he was there just to sign autographs. At least when you guys are in the booth, you're working, you're grabbing shirts,
and
you're doing stuff.
He was only there for an hour.
Yeah,
he was there from 11 a.m. to noon, and it sucked. But to my credit, I didn't go up and make an ass of myself in front of Andre 3000.
No, you did
I
not.
just stood there and stared at him across the street.
We almost had to physically restrain you.
So I love Outkast so much, and I love Andre 3000. The dude's a genius.
That was at E3?
Yeah,
that was at
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
It was when he had that show on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. The kids show about the I don't know. I used to watch
I don't
it.
remember
Okay.
it.
It was a kid show about some kids that went to like a music school in Atlanta, and they had adventures.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Now I saw Steven Spielberg at E3 2006, and that was like I think the only time I was like, oh my god, it's Steven Spielberg, and like literally like he had an entourage of about 50 people sort of surrounding him, and he was rounding a corner, and I had to like cut him off to get in front of him to like snap a photo real quick. I was like,
I think
it's Spielberg.
that might be the same year where Steven Spielberg sat next to us at the. I think we've told the story on the podcast.
Probably. We literally sat. We saw the PS3 presentation.
Oh yeah,
Like that intro 7-minute reel they did.
Yeah.
And he literally sat down next to us.
Like, you know how you probably saw it too if you were at E3. Like, you had to wait in line, and they like let you into a theater
Oh, yeah,
and like
yeah,
do
yeah.
the little demo and stuff. Like, we waited in line for 15 minutes or whatever. Got in, sat down. The lights dimmed, and as soon as the lights dimmed, the doors opened again, and Steven Spielberg just like rushed in and like sat right next to us.
It was us and his kid, one of his kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had a Rooster Teeth polo on, and I was like, what are the chances that this kid is into video games and knows who we are? So I like kept trying to like lean my Rooster Teeth logo kind of towards the kid the whole time.
Nice.
Of course, he was watching the PS3 video and never noticed.
Yeah, it was like 2005, maybe.
I don't
Maybe
remember. It was,
2006.
a while ago.
That's funny.
that wasn't the Spore demo, was it, with Robin
No.
Williams?
No.
When was it? Did you guys see that?
No.
No, you know what I'm talking about though.
No.
So when they were introducing Spore, they had the character creator set up. They brought in Robin Williams to like host sessions where he would like create characters and just like riff the whole time. Like some of the videos that came out were pretty funny.
You know what wasn't funny? Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, God.
Jamie
God.
Kennedy E3 video we saw the other day.
No, that was funny for a whole different reason.
Hey, can I tell you somebody else's story?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if I've
You,
ever...
you want to claim it as your own?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we've talked about this. Did I ever tell on the podcast Andrew Panton's Steven Spielberg story?
I've heard the story. I don't know.
I don't
if we
think I've
told it
mentioned
on
it
the
on
I
the
podcast.
don't know if I've heard the story.
This is his story, and it's brilliant. Steven Spielberg, first of all, is pretty famous for being very approachable and nice and likable.
Yeah.
That's kind of what, like, if you ever hear stories about Steven Spielberg, it's just about how nice of the guy is and how you can approach him at dinner at a restaurant and he'll still stop and take the time to shake your hand and say thanks or whatever. I mean, he's supposed to be just a genuinely nice guy. And Andrew, who, is like the world's best griffball player and probably the world's best Left 4 Dead player.
Yeah,
for
pretty
sure.
much.
And we deal with an achievement hunter a lot and stuff. Great kid. He lives in Vancouver, where they do a lot of filming. And I guess Steven Spielberg was up there filming one day, and he was in a hotel because he had some family from out of town staying, and it was this tall hotel. And he gets into the elevator on the first floor, and he like had to go downstairs and get his bag or something that he'd left in the lobby. So he goes down and gets it, and he gets back in the elevator, and he looks over, and he's standing next to this guy, and this guy is standing next to Steven Spielberg, and they're all in the elevator together. And I guess the guy looks over, realizes it's Steven Spielberg, and is like, "Oh my God, you're Steven Spielberg!" And Steven Spielberg's like, "Yes, I'm Steven Spielberg." And he's like, starts to try to make a conversation with Steven Spielberg, and Steven Spielberg's not having it. I guess he had a really bad day or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? It was an off day for Steven. And Steven Spielberg like rolls his eyes and was like, "Yeah, whatever." And the guy gets off on the third floor, and as he's getting out, he like stumbles and drops his bag because he's so nervous because he just saw Steven Spielberg, and so the doors can't shut. And Steven Spielberg's like, "Come on, buddy, really?" Are you going to take all day? And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he gets out of the elevator, and Steven Spielberg's just like rolling his eyes and like, ugh. And Andrew Panton's like, "What a fucking jerk." And he's like, "Whatever." And then Andrew Panton, when his floor comes up, he goes to get off. He's like on the 12th or the 13th floor. I'm sure I'm telling the story wrong. But, he realizes as he's about to get out of the elevator, he thinks, "Oh, do I have everything I needed?" So he just like opened up his bag real fast to make sure he didn't forget anything in the lobby. And Steven Spielberg goes, "Are you too? Seriously? Are you going to take all day?" And Andrew Panton looks at Steven Spielberg and goes, "Motherfucker." And he just smacked all the buttons on the elevator. So he hit every floor because Steven Spielberg was getting off on like the 24th floor, and he was like on the 10th or 11th or 12th floor or something. So there were like 15 floors between them. And so he just smacks all the buttons. So he hits every one. And Steven Spielberg goes, "What?" And he just ran out the door. And the elevator shuts. And poor Steven Spielberg had to stop at every floor on the way
Oh,
out.
man.
That's fucking funny.
That's brilliant.
I thought it was going to turn into the Saturday Night Live Back to the Future elevator ride. You remember that one?
No.
Michael J. Fox, when he hosted, and it was like Kevin Nealon kept singing the Back to the Future song, and someone else got on and he sang the Family Ties song.
Nope.
All right.
You don't remember that?
No.
Gotta get back in time.
Nope.
You don't remember that? Okay,
No.
fine.
Well, we were on a roll there for a second. So
Yeah.
Jack killed it.
Man, way to go, Jack.
Anyway,
Way to hit the brakes.
So, y'all are going to see Valve. Oh no, Valve canceled their.
Man,
their
Yeah,
I don't know
right?
what's happening with Valve. Yeah, we were locked in to go to that Portal 2 event, and it's been canceled.
it's
and
been
they're gonna-
replaced with a surprise.
Did you RSVP for the surprise? Are y'all going to that?
I don't know exactly what's
I didn't
going on.
RSVP. Well, you couldn't RSVP for the surprise. We could schedule an appointment to play Portal 2 at the Valve booth. I didn't do that. Did you? We should probably do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
I'm a little overwhelmed, to be honest with you. Like, this is the first year we've gone as, like, quote-unquote press. Usually when we go for Red vs. Blue, we just go for fun or to meet, like to go meet people to talk about making machinima in their game or whatever. And so it's like there's a schedule that Jack's keeping, and it's
getting more and more full.
It's daunting to me because I'm very bad at that stuff.
Make sure you put it all into your iCal and sync it to your phone.
I really should.
I was having issues with that. You're gonna have to help me with the iCal stuff. I've got it locally, but for some reason I can't put it online.
So I read a rumor that some people are suspecting that I guess Valve's surprise is a new version of the Source engine.
I read that too. Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool if it was.
That being said, there have been rumors that it's every single possible Valve thing it could be.
That's true. That's true.
Who knows?
I heard it was StarCraft Ghost for some reason.
So I guess I will find out in like a week.
Steam on the iPhone. I'm calling it right now.
That'd be great.
It's a second app store. They're on distribution channel.
Dude, Netflix for the iPhone. You excited about that?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know that I would use it very often, but maybe I would. But my kid will, like in the car.
Yeah, it's great that it's going to work over 3G.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
It's fantastic.
Oh, also iPhone 4, by the way.
Yeah, iPhone 4. That came out? Did they announce that?
God, I feel so bad for them because of that stupid Gizmodo thing. Because had no one known that was coming, if it had only been pure speculation, that would have been a tremendous announcement.
Dude, okay, so the Gizmodo...
I mean, it still was.
So people were bitching that the Gizmodo guys got banned from Worldwide Developers Conference. How can you bitch about that?
I know. Of
course you're going to get banned.
I was reading some of those comments and they were like, "Oh, this is Steve Jobs at his typical Steve Jobs banning people who were trying to help him." Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's like I hope those guys are banned from every Apple event forever. Like
I feel like CES went too light on them. Yeah. When they had that TV Be Gone prank a few years ago.
So you guys gonna get one?
I am not.
Well, I did the thing there's a number you can dial. It'll tell you if you're available to get an upgrade, and I'm not available till January. But I don't know if that counts with the 6 months early thing.
I think the 6 months early thing would work in your favor. Yeah,
I think so. So if that's the case, it'll be available in July. So I might be up for it.
I'm getting 2.
Well, you're still on the 3G, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still on the 3G, and we've had both of our phones now for more than 3 years, or 2 years. I'm sorry, 2 years. So we were eligible anyway. And although I got to say my 3G is still working like a hoss, I've never had any problems with it. But that video chat, what is it? FaceTime?
FaceTime
doesn't appeal to everybody. I can understand, but with as much as we travel and as much as I like my kid, like that thing would be invaluable for us.
More than anything, I think the feature that I like most is the ability to shoot HD video.
Yeah, that's going to be very exciting.
Even if I don't care so much about. I mean, having iMovie on there and being able to edit on the phone is cool and all, but I'd rather just do it on my computer.
I would never do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for most end consumers that's fine, but because of the job we have, I have Final Cut on my computer and on my laptop, so
I feel kind of dumb because I just bought a Flip last week, and now I'm not going to need one. So I wonder if it'll kill Flip. Like there was a big article on a tech site I read the other day that was like, "Is the iPhone 4 the Flip killer?"
Well, it might eventually. I think for now, no. Simply because I'm a little shocked that the iPhone 4 still will only have at most 32 gigabytes of storage, which seems like a lot, and it's fine. But once you start putting your music, your apps, movies on it, you don't have very much space left over for HD recording.
I don't think that'll be a problem for me. I have an 8 gig iPhone, and I'm not close to filling it up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't put a lot of music on my iPhone. It's not something that I ever really need.
But see, you put like 2 or 3 movies on there, and immediately it's full.
Yeah, I don't really have any movies on my iPhone either. Yeah. I don't know.
No. Well, okay. I like that movies now are coming with a digital version of it too. So I've got like Dark Knight, and I think I've got Up and a few other ones.
They should all do that.
Yeah.
Normal. I know you're not supposed to do it, but normally, if I own a DVD and I want to take it with me, I'll just rip it with Handbrake and put it on my phone and take it on the go. They definitely should make that easier.
I guess now that we have the iPad, I really wouldn't use my iPhone in that capacity anymore. Anyway, so.
But yeah, I thought it was curious that they kept the memory the same, still at 32 gigs.
Did you see some of the iPad announcements they made? Like they sell an iPad every 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
That's nuts.
That's really awesome.
What's weirder about that to me is I feel like they still don't have enough volume to satisfy the demand for it.
They apologize for that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if they had greater volume, like how how many iPads would they be selling?
Dude, I think give it another 18 months, there'll be an iPad in almost every house in America.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
What's that?
I bought an iPad.
Oh, did you?
What? Like 3 weeks ago, I bought an iPad.
Oh, how do you like it?
It might be the greatest thing ever.
It's really great, right?
It might be the greatest thing ever.
Why'd you keep it secret?
Because I wanted to really use it for a long time, and like really form a solid opinion about it. That's why, like, when it was first announced, I really didn't say whether I liked it or disliked it because I wanted to get hands on with it.
Yeah. Which one did you buy?
Just like you, like a 16
gig Wi-Fi.
16 gig Wi-Fi.
Totally fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
totally adequate.
What are you using it for?
Everything.
I mean, it really is.
There's some stuff I still prefer my laptop for, but if I'm just like sitting around, reading news, it's fine. I mean, I like the news apps on it are great. Like the NPR app and the New York Times app are great, and free. The Wall Street Journal app's okay. You have to pay for, to unlock all the functionality. I did not do that.
No, I don't have that one either.
But the Netflix player's great. The ABC player's great.
I find that I prefer browsing the web on my iPad, on Griffin's iPad, than I do on a computer now. Mm-hmm. It's great. I don't know, like the zoom in capability and all that stuff works so well, and it's so fast, and it looks so clear and crisp. Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
You should try reading a book on it. I really like the book reader.
Yeah, I hate reading though. Maybe if I read, I would do something like that.
And Plants vs. Zombies HD is just a blast.
Yeah, I don't know if I've really bought anything I've been using, just like those apps that I named, and that alone's enough. Between that and Safari, just using the internet.
Yeah, there's a comic book reader, like a Marvel comic book reader, that I really want to get.
Are you excited about PDFs coming to the iPad?
Yeah.
Or iBooks or whatever?
I mean, I don't know that's something that I'm going to take much advantage of.
Yeah.
But it's cool that it'll be there.
Gotta make pirates happy.
I don't ever check mail on the iPad. It's Griffin's iPad, so it's her mail, So we don't get a lot of PDFs coming in. It's a cool device, and I'm curious to see what the next generation of it will look like. No kidding, man.
Or what it'll do.
I wonder if it'll follow the design aesthetic of the new iPhone.
So here's an idea. Like, I was thinking about what I do on my laptop versus what I do on my iPad. Is there going to be an iMovie version for the iPad? Like, would you be able to then do like basic video editing on an iPad?
Well, since you can't shoot video on an iPad, I would think not.
Yeah, but how hard is it going to be for them to throw an HD camera in there? They can fit in an iPhone. They can fit in an iPad.
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm thinking iPad 2 will have some sort of camera device on it. Like, it'll probably have FaceTime on there, too.
Yeah.
That wouldn't shock me. So that's probably going to be the next. It'll have a front and rear-facing camera in the next iPad.
Yeah, like, when they made the announcement, they worded it in an interesting way. I think Steve Jobs said, by the end of the year, they expect to have 10 million FaceTime devices.
Yeah, he did.
FaceTime-capable devices in the world, instead of saying, iPhones.
I wonder if FaceTime is going to be able to work with, like, iChat. Like, if I could sit here on my laptop and talk to someone on their phone.
Yeah, and that's the other thing I wondered. I wondered if that meant they were going to put cameras in iPads, or I wondered if that meant they were going to integrate it, with the webcams that come in, Apple Cinema displays and MacBook Pros.
Well,
I would assume so.
They haven't really, like, let out a whole lot of details about FaceTime yet as far as, like, if it runs through like an iChat type thing, or if you have to create an account to have it, and you have to re-add people, or can you link it to someone's phone number, or what's going on? So
right.
By the way, you and I were talking about Retina display and what that actually means. Jack explained it to me the other day. If you don't already know,
did you not hear?
What?
All right, so the Retina display, that's the new display in the iPhone 4. It's 324 DPI, which apparently the human eye at about a foot away can only recognize about 300 DPI. So it's actually a little bit, it's higher resolution than the human eye can process.
Oh, okay.
So therefore it's, your retina can only go so high, and it's actually above that. So it's a retina display.
So if our eye can see that many pixels, why is the standard resolution on a monitor 72 DPI?
I don't know, because it's probably cheaper to make.
I think newer Apple monitors are higher resolution than that, but I think 72 DPI was the standard for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
So that's what Retina means.
Speaking of impressive numbers and figures, did you read any of that Seinfeld data that came out recently?
No, I haven't even heard about it. What is it?
Okay, well I guess this week is the 20th anniversary of when Seinfeld began, so they've started to release a lot of numbers on how successful it is. And in syndication, Seinfeld has made $2.7 billion.
Seinfeld the show, or Jerry Seinfeld the person?
Seinfeld the show has generated $2.7 billion in pure revenue specifically from syndication. That doesn't include the billions they're making on DVDs or any other kind of merchandising. Just syndication has been almost $3 billion. And Seinfeld and Larry David as co-owners get a portion of that nobody knows, but they estimate that Seinfeld gets about $85 million a year still from Seinfeld.
Wow.
The show, they broke it down. There were 180 episodes of Seinfeld, so that in syndication, each episode of Seinfeld has made $14 million. How fucking crazy is that?
You know, I was watching, you know, most nights I watch the Seinfeld on syndication on our local Fox affiliate. It comes on like at 11, I think. And the other night, they played the pilot. And it was the first time I'd ever seen the pilot.
It's
Seinfeld.
terrible.
It's really bizarre.
The only funny thing about that pilot is the fact that George is George. Like, everybody else's character is like kind of unformed and kind of weird, and they're filling it out. But Jason Alexander had it from day one.
Also, Kramer, not called Kramer.
Yeah, what was his name?
Kessler,
yeah.
And they were at a different restaurant. The waitress was a character, and it was really bizarre.
It was back then, too. It used to be called the Seinfeld Chronicles.
Right. I think the first few episodes, maybe the first season was the Seinfeld Chronicles.
Also, I guess the first 4 episodes were summer episodes, and they were facing cancellation every week.
Man.
And so, like, they were talking about on Howard Stern the other day where, like, their publicist would call, it would come on Wednesday nights, and every, like, Tuesday, they would get a call from Seinfeld's publicist that were like, can you please put Jerry on Wednesday morning to promote the show? We're fighting for our lives here. We're going to get canceled. You've got to help us out. Like, it was really touch and go for them for a while.
And now he's making $85 million a year for a show that ended 12 years ago.
For fucking reruns, dude.
That's crazy.
And you know who's not making $85 million a year? Anybody else on that show. You know they get zero, like Jason Alexander, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Michael Richards, they get zero money from distribution, from syndication.
I think.
How did that happen?
Well,
that's the deal they signed.
Yeah, they were the hold up on DVDs for a long time because they weren't going to get a cut of it because of their original deal. So they had to like rework the deal they were getting. The
deal is they get a piece of DVD sales, which I'm sure is nothing to laugh at. I'm sure the DVD sales are tremendous, you know. But yeah, they get $0 from syndication, which is fucking crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah,
man,
that's the deal they had.
I'm sure, I'm sure they approached it like any other project, when they started, didn't think, weren't sure if it was going to go even, 100 episodes or be syndicated or anything.
You think you get some sort, you think SAG would at least make sure they get some sort of residuals?
I think they have to get some sort of residual payment every time. They have to get some sort of base residual payment, but they don't have any kind of syndication deal where they get a cut of syndication.
Man.
I'm sure they get their SAG minimum residual or whatever it is. But yeah, they get nothing out of syndication, which is crazy.
How do they not? How does their agents not renegotiate that contract after how many years of that show?
They renegotiated the contract in the last season, and syndication just was not on the table. It was not an option, and so they ended up getting DVD rights in the last season.
Good
and
God.
Then those were even disputed, like you were saying, which is why the DVDs took so long to come out because they got this huge, battle over their cut of the DVD sales, which they eventually worked out. That's just nuts. Yep. I wonder if those guys hate Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld. You always see the side members on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. I say they all came back together on Curb, right?
Yeah, like later. But even in season 1, like Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Jason Alexander were showing up pretty regularly. You never saw Jerry Seinfeld until much later on in the show. But there's got to be bad blood there, right?
I don't know. Regardless of that deal, the show still made all those people a household name and still made those people a lot of money.
Yeah, but
regardless of how the deal on the back end works.
Who do you think the most successful non-Seinfeld member of the cast is?
Probably Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I guess.
I guess so, because she has that New Adventures of Old Christine.
She's had a couple of shows.
That show got canceled, though.
Yeah.
But it had a couple seasons.
Yeah, not funny.
Yeah, no. Jason Alexander does some movies, He's had some movie gigs.
Does he?
He was in Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He
was that was before
he was
Seinfeld.
I think
he was in Shallow Hal. You see him every once in a while.
Oh man, was he in Shallow Hal?
Yeah, he was
Was he a buddy
Jack Black's best friend.
Oh, that's right.
He was like the number 2 guy.
That movie was terrible. Did I see the movie with you?
Yeah, we saw it together in the theater, I think.
God, that movie sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible film. But no, I feel like I see Jason Alexander pretty regularly. Michael Richards, though.
Yeah, he sort of fell off.
He faded into obscurity and then came back for one very painful day and then disappeared again.
Well, no, a couple painful days because then he had to apologize too. So
yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I remember that when Seinfeld was on David Letterman and they
apologizing.
They video chatted with him or they brought him on via remote or whatever. And he apologized. Oh god!
And then all the audience was laughing and Jerry got mad and he's like, "This is not funny. We're not joking around."
Yeah, that was painful, man.
I'm sure he regrets ever doing that.
Gus, did you see this 12-year-old kid who saved his sister from a moose attack based on his World of Warcraft skills?
Is that true?
Yeah, that's kind of an old story. I think it's like
is
a
it?
year.
I hadn't heard
old.
that.
It's on IO9 right now.
What did he do?
So this kid, it was him and his younger sister, I guess. They were about to get attacked by a moose. And so he used his knowledge of, like, he wanted to save his sister, so he taunted the moose to distract it. So he taunted the moose, so he went aggro on the moose, and the moose started going after him. And then he feigned death, and the moose got bored and walked away. So he, like, distracted the moose and then, like, basically walked off. So
he personally attributed that to
World of Warcraft.
He played a hunter in World of Warcraft, and there's some very similar skills.
See, video games save lives.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's some Norwegian kid, Norwegian boy.
There you go.
I wonder how much Blizzard paid him for that story.
Yeah.
Just tell him it was because of World of Warcraft.
Dude,
How old did you say he was?
He was 12.
Oh, okay.
Hans, his name.
Of course, he's from Norway.
I think World of
Norway.
Warcraft is rated T for teen. I don't know if that's age appropriate for Hans.
Yeah.
Is his last name Gruber?
Oh, please.
No, I don't know.
You've got a great Hans Gruber story.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine I went to high school with, and he had a younger brother that was like 2 or 3 years younger than us.
By the way, it's Frank who was in Immersion.
Yeah, he was one
You've
of
seen
the
him
Yakuza.
around. Yeah.
And after we'd graduated high school, like we were hanging out, like it was like summer break from college or something. We were hanging out, and his brother was all excited because he had some kind of like weird scholarship. It sounded sketchy. He got a letter in the mail that was like, "You're pre-qualified for some grant or scholarship. You know, you just have to pay us like a fee to process it, and then you'll get all this money." Obviously, a scam. And his younger brother was kind of dumb and was excited about it. And we were trying to convince him it was fake. And then we were looking at the paper. And then Frank said, "Look, it's signed by Hans Gruber. That was the bad guy in Die Hard."
Funny thing about that is his younger brother, who was kind of dumb, is like a fucking scientist now.
Yeah, he does
in California.
Like secret military projects or something
Sweet.
that he can't talk about.
You know, it's sad that no one really highlights Hans Gruber's humanitarian efforts, his philanthropic properties. You only get the bad stuff.
Man, speaking of secret projects, what do you think about that Mortal Kombat thing? That trailer that came out yesterday? I don't know if it's secret, but
It was all right.
but it's kind of a cool take. Bernie hated it.
Yeah, I wasn't as blown away as I think most people were.
Bernie hates everything.
I thought it was really, really cool.
What did you think about it, Joe?
I thought that the fight sequence, which is why I wanted to show it to Monty, was tremendous.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good. And all that choreography was fantastic. I thought it started off okay. Then the fan service stuff just went over the top and was really blatant and really annoying. Like, stuff like when Jax closes his door, his cop door, his name, Jackson whatever.
Jackson Briggs.
Jackson Briggs is on the door, but the O and the N have fallen off and it just says Jax, like J-A-C-K, and that's cool. Like, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know, like little hints that aren't like too overt. And then they were like, then they just started crowbarring stuff in left and right, and that got kind of hard to listen to. And the acting wasn't that great, but it was cool to watch. I hope it works out for him. It's a pitch piece, right?
Yeah, it's basically apparently Jerry Ryan, who was Sonya Blade in the piece. She said it was for the director to pitch Warner Brothers on taking Mortal Kombat in a new direction, and so it's more. I mean, it's very like reminiscent of like Seven, but I really like the.
Oh, we're not going to get to see Christopher Lambert as Raiden anymore.
Christopher Lambert. Oh man, what a great dude!
Man, that first Mortal Kombat movie, both Mortal Kombat movies, are pretty rough.
I don't think I ever saw the second one. I know I saw the first
The
one.
second one was goddamn ridiculous. They had like CGI dragons. Like it's like is it not T-Hawk? Who was Nightwolf? Like teaches Liu Kang how to like channel his animality. And then they
You're already losing.
It's like a dragon and a beast fight at the. God, it's so bad, dude.
Back to more important things, though. What is your favorite Christopher Lambert movie?
There's only one answer to that, right?
Yeah, I guess it's got to be Highlander.
I'm gonna go with Greystoke.
I don't think I've ever
Legend
I've
of
ever heard
Tarzan.
of that.
He was fucking Tarzan.
Was he?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a good movie.
Hold on, I got to look Christopher Lambert. I got to know if he was in anything else that I would know besides Highlander. Can you think of any other movies he's been in, Jack?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, besides
Mortal Kombat 1. He wasn't in Mortal Kombat 2.
No, Christopher Lambert, Rutger Hauer, and Jan Michael Vincent have like the exact same career in my head. I don't know. I get those dudes confused all the time.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these movies. Nope. All right. Yep. Highlander.
Still gonna stick with Greystoke.
Did you see the rumor that Kim Kardashian might play Lara Croft in a Tomb Raider reboot?
Yeah,
That
I
would
did
be
see
terrible.
That would be terrible, but I would watch it because I've seen her in a movie before, and that was a great movie.
What movie?
I,
Oh yeah.
Kim
That
T
little
Superstar?
that indie film
Kim
she
K?
did with
It's
Ray
a little
J.
indie film, a lot of shaky cam, but she was fantastic in that one. and I would definitely see her as. I would pay to see her.
Dude,
as
that
Lara
chick
Croft.
is so hot. You know who she's dating right now, supposedly?
The soccer player.
Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you're going to go from, like, where do you go from Reggie Bush? I guess you go for the world's best soccer
you
player.
go from, like, the national level of an athlete to, like, an international, like, superstar.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
After this, she might have to move to, like, Aliens. Like, she's got
Yeah, there's going to be nobody left. She has to, she'll have to go with, like, a fusion of Brad Pitt and David Beckham.
Or me.
She'll have to date them both at the same time. Or just one Gus.
Yeah, or one Gus.
There you go.
yeah. I guess she won. Reggie Bush won a Super Bowl while dating her. So maybe Ronaldo's doing something smart.
I think Ronaldo's got enough accolades already.
Yeah.
The dude's doing all right.
She's like the anti Jessica Simpson.
Man, we should hook her up with Tony Romo.
God.
So the World Cup starts on Friday.
I'm
I
really
think
excited.
You and I might be the only people excited about this in the office.
I know
I'm super excited. I've been so anxious for like the last month.
Well, you and I have been World Cup buddies now. This will be our third World Cup we've been through together.
I guess so.
Third
yeah.
or fourth. Back in the day when we were more fanatical about it, we would get up, because it always airs at like retarded times.
It's not so bad this time.
It's not so bad this time. But you and I would get up. There's a bar called Fido. It's actually a chain, but that's in Austin that would show games at like 6 in the morning. And you and I would like get up before work or take days off work to go to this bar at 6 a.m. and we would be surrounded by drunken Irish and British hooligans at like who are like hammered at 6:30 in the morning. And it
Awesome.
was an amazing and surreal and awesome experience.
I could never figure out if they were still drunk from the night before or if they'd gotten up super early to get drunk by
I
that
don't know,
time.
dude.
It was a
or
work of art.
if they were just born drunk. But it's like the experience of sitting in an Irish pub with a bunch of drunken UK dudes at like 6 in the morning on a Thursday is just, it's a fantastic. Everybody should do it once in their life.
The worst, and I think that World Cup was the 2002 World Cup, and that was the worst one because that was the one that was hosted in Korea and Japan.
Yeah.
And the time change was so fucked up. You had to get
was terrible.
super early to watch everything.
But and you clued me into something really awesome because I don't have cable anymore, so I'm not going to be able to watch a lot of the games. I can only watch the stuff that ABC is going to air. You clued me into that. If you go to ESPN3.com, they're streaming almost every World Cup game.
Yep. 54 out of the 64 games will be streamed. The 10 that will not be streamed are the 10 that are going to be broadcast on ABC.
And the first game is Friday.
First game is Friday. It's South Africa and Mexico.
Right. So
Go Mexico.
Yay. I'll root for Mexico with you.
I guess not every service provider will allow you to stream off of ESPN3, though. Like, I guess the service provider has to have a deal with the network. I don't know how it works. But I think I read that Time Warner will not allow you to stream stuff off of ESPN3.com.
But
our internet provider here at the office does, and my internet provider at home does, so...
And plus, I can watch it on my iPhone.
Oh.
I got it synced up to watch on my iPhone.
Also, you can, if you have access that allows you to, and you're traveling, it allows you to remote access it somehow and view it. I don't know how that works, so I'm not going to talk about it too much.
Oh, man, speaking of, we don't typically go into sports too much, but Jack and I realized that during E3 Tuesday night, kind of in the middle of an event we have. What's the event?
It's the Halo Reach.
Damn.
Yeah.
But during that event, we're going to have to figure out how to do it. The Lakers Celtics will be playing Game 6, assuming it makes it to Game 6.
They could be playing Game 6.
And so we started looking up tickets on Ticketmaster, on StubHub, and I think we're going to go see the Lakers Celtics play while we're there. I'm excited.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, or we'll see some of the game and then leave to go play video games.
The Lakers won last night.
Yeah, so basically we need the Celtics to win tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah.
The Celtics win tomorrow night, it'll guarantee Game 6 at least.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been to an NBA playoff game before.
But tonight, Jeff and I, we're going to go see some hockey. I went to the game on Monday, and we're going to the game tonight. We're going to sit on the glass, watch the Texas Stars and the Hershey Bears.
Nice.
It's the date.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are you going to do the old dick in the popcorn?
Yeah. According to Jack, the stadium, or whatever the fuck you call it,
The Cedar Park Center?
Cedar Park Center, has $1 hot dogs.
$1 hot dogs, $2 beers.
So we might have a little hot
Nice.
dog eating contest.
Did you know IKEA has 50-cent hot dogs?
Yeah, but I can't eat anything at IKEA, man.
Yeah.
That's rough.
You get a bag of meatballs for like $1. But yeah, it
that's
should be
awesome.
fun. The game on Monday, so the Stars are up 2 games to. They were up 2 games. The game on Monday, they came out strong. They were up 3-1 in the first period. It was like everything was clicking, and then the Bears put 5 up unanswered and beat them 6-3. And it was pretty painful to watch.
You know, I haven't talked about this with you yet, but I just remembered you talking about IKEA. Just reminded me. Over the weekend, Griffin and I were in IKEA buying stuff for the house, and we were buying some fabric because we made some curtains for the living room, which are lovely, by the way. And I got into a bit of a fight with a deaf lady.
What?
Yeah, she was this old woman. She was like, I'm going to guess like 55. And there's like one fabric cutting station where you can like measure your fabric and cut it.
I know the station.
And so we walk over there. There's nobody there, and we lay our fabric down, and then some lady comes over and starts hand signaling me, and I guess that she had some fabric off to the side that I didn't see, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess you're cutting fabric, but you weren't by this, whatever. Okay, so I picked up my fabric and I stood off to the side for a second, and she hemmed and hawed and cut a little bit of fabric and then walked away. So I went and I put my stuff back down and we got ready to cut, and then she comes back 5 minutes later with another reel of fabric and starts yelling at us, well, pantomiming at us again, and I was like, what the hell, lady? Okay, so I pulled my fabric away, and then she gets all flustered and starts like elbowing me and stuff and starts cutting more fabric. She did that for fucking 20 minutes, and every time she would leave, I'd like come over and I'd start to put my fabric down, and she would run back and be like, no. Like, it was really weird. So I had to literally sit there and watch this lady very slowly cut fabric.
What the fuck?
For 20 minutes. And anytime I got close to the station, she was like, she'd turn on me. It was really weird.
That's
she
weird.
Might be my least favorite person on the planet. And I guess she's probably not listening to this podcast, but,
that would be amazing if she was.
But if she was, I just wanted to know you're a bad person.
Hey, doesn't the A-Team movie open this weekend?
Does it?
I know Karate Kid opens this weekend. I don't know about 18.
Dude, everything I'm reading is that Karate Kid movie is going to be awesome.
It looks good.
Like, it looks terrible.
I think it looks terrible.
I'm watching
too.
the trailers, and it looks pretty good, man.
I don't know. Every commercial I see makes me cringe. Like, I can't look at it.
You know what's a good fucking movie? Like, honestly, seriously, a good movie. If you sat down and watched it right now, it would be awesome.
What's that?
Karate Kid, the original. It's not that old.
Yeah.
That came out in the early 80s? Mid-80s?
Maybe like 86, 87.
It's Elizabeth Shue, right? She's in that?
Yeah, Elizabeth Shue's all up in it.
84.
84.
Yeah, A-Team does open this weekend.
Nice.
So it's the battle of the 80s this weekend at the box
I guess
office.
so.
Is Rooster Feast going to any of the draft house? Like, are they going to the draft house? Do you know?
I'm not sure. They're going to a billion places.
I'll check.
Hey, that's another thing.
That's going on this weekend.
Rooster Feast is this weekend, I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
You and I will be on a plane Sunday, but I'm gonna make a concerted effort to have lunch with those guys on Friday, wherever they happen to be at lunch on Friday.
Yeah.
And then when they hit up Rio Rita on Saturday, I'm gonna go try to have drinks with them. I don't know if you guys
have they put out a schedule yet?
No, they're going to have a schedule soon, I think.
Okay.
They do have the draft house on here, though.
Okay, that's good.
I've made it such a priority that I was actually going to go camping Friday night with Griffin and Millie before I go out of town, and we canceled the camping trip just so that we could hang out with the Rooster Feast guys.
It's also been raining the last few days. You probably don't want to camp in that.
I'm sure it'll be fun. This is Texas. Shit dries out fast.
That's true.
Yeah,
if Rooster Feast, if you're listening, you should put out a schedule.
I think they said they're going to. They're just waiting till the last minute for some reason.
Okay.
Sounds like a very well-organized event.
Gotta keep us guessing.
Anyway, the reason I brought up the A-Team movie, to step back a second, is did you hear that Mr. T, I guess, is very upset at the A-Team movie?
I was gonna bring that up too, yeah. He does not condone or support this film.
Yeah, I guess he was shocked with how graphic it is and the violence and the sex.
Yeah, too much sex and violence for Mr. T.
Yep. That's sad. I guess he also turned down a cameo in the movie.
Well, the man's got morals.
Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know, he probably didn't know what the script was. Maybe, did they show him a script? I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. So, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how the movie will be.
That doesn't seem good.
It looks terrible. I will say that trailer.
I can't believe that they put the tank falling and shooting at a plane in the trailer, because that seems like that's probably
the moment of the movie.
That's the money shot.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of trailers, did you see the new Harry Potter trailer?
Yeah, I
Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows, right?
I saw it. Yes.
Part 1.
It was fucking fantastic.
Oh God,
dude,
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
I was unpacking. I'm moving back in my house right now, and I'm unpacking all my boxes, and I found all my Harry Potter books, and I'm like, I might have to reread the last one again.
I'm waiting. I was really tempted to start. When I think about reading Harry Potter books, I think about starting at book 4, because 1 through 3 for me are just kind of kids' books, and I don't know, they're not as engrossing. 4 is when it gets really good to me.
Yeah,
but I've been wanting to reread 4 through 7 for a while, especially 7. But I think I'm trying to wait until Millie's old enough to read them too.
Wow.
And to get it, because I think it'd be a fun thing to share with her. So I got a couple of years to go, I guess.
Yeah. When did you start reading, or how quick did you read Harry Potter? Like after, or like what book did you pick up?
I started with book 4. Griffin was like, when book 4 came out, we were actually at Comic-Con when book 4 came out, and the day it came out, Griffin was like, we have to go get this book. And so we went and found it the day at like a Beat Alton on the day it came out. And we read the entire book at Comic-Con.
Wow.
And then I don't think it's taken me longer than 2 days to read a single Harry Potter book.
Yeah, I started reading it right around when book 3 came out. And I was going on a plane. I was living in Florida at the time, and I was on a plane trip going from Florida back to Austin. And my friend, she gave me the first book. She's like, "Here, just read it. Give it a shot on the plane. You'll like it." And by the time I flew back to Orlando, I was up to book 3 and read it. I read books 1, 2, and 3 in Austin, or I'd finished 3 on the way back. And I just got hooked. Man.
Yeah, it's untouchable as a series.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Who the fuck is B. Dalton?
He's a bookseller.
Yeah, Barry Dalton. You don't know him? I don't know.
It seems like a weird name to me. B. Dalton.
Who are the Brooks brothers? I don't know. Who's anybody?
It's so weird.
I agree.
Okay, whatever. No, it's
That's a weird aside.
it's just I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who the fuck's Amazon?
Jeff Amazon Bezos. They introduced the Harry Potter trailer at the MTV Movie Awards, which had problems on its own. Did you see the recap of all the F-bombs dropped during the MTV Movie Awards?
I appreciated that.
God. I'm surprised it's not a bigger deal, People complain and bitch about cursing on TV. And
Did you watch the MTV
No.
Movie Awards?
I don't have cable right now. So.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how Aziz Ansari did. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah.
No idea.
Apparently,
none of us have cable in here.
We suck.
Well, I'm getting it tomorrow. So.
Apparently, from what I read, it was one of the worst ratings-wise.
Really?
And worst viewership-wise, and apparently hockey beat it, which is a big deal because...
Jesus.
Yeah, hockey doesn't do well on television in America. I guess nobody tuned in for it.
And they had clips from...
Well, none of us did.
Yeah. Tom Cruise was playing that character from
Tropic Thunder.
I thought that was really bizarre that he would reprise that role so long after the movie came out for no apparent reason.
It might be to start promoting that Night and Day movie.
Why doesn't he? He could just do a character from Night and Day, or another character.
But he got a lot of buzz from that character.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think that's a character people like, and he's trying to erase the crazy in people's minds.
I will say that I watched that video of him and J-Lo doing their deal, and I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is in good shape and all, but that dude's almost 50. He's like 47, 48.
Have you seen the Night and Day trailer?
Yeah, I think it looks great.
It looks good. It's like, God, Tom Cruise, you are bonkers, but you make good movies.
No, dude, that's the thing about Tom Cruise. He's a terrible human being, I think, probably. But the guy's a fucking... If you put a camera in front of him, he's awesome.
I saw a TV commercial for it last night, and I was like... I hadn't seen it... I'd seen the trailer before. I hadn't seen this TV commercial, and it had some new stuff. I was like, everything in there looks great. I want to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Dude...
Like Cameron Diaz, like sitting backwards on a motorcycle and firing it looks pretty cool.
Looks awesome.
It seems the weird thing to me is there's another movie out right now, that Ashton Kutcher movie. What's it called? The Killers, the Ashton Kutcher, Katherine Heigl movie. That based on the trailer seems like it has a very similar plot line.
Yeah.
Well, they all seem kind of like Mr. and Ms. Smith too. Right.
But man, Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl. I can't. The only worst pairing I can think of was that other Katherine Heigl movie, The Ugly Truth,
with Gerard Butler.
I know. It's like, man, they seem like the two people I would least like to see in a movie, and then put them in a movie together.
No, well.
I assume no one here saw that movie.
No.
Oh, well. Maybe it's a great movie. Maybe we don't know. Maybe we're just judging.
So one day it'll show up on Netflix and we'll watch it and we'll be like, I have to apologize. Start a podcast off. I need to apologize for something I said last year.
I sincerely doubt that.
So, should I even try to talk about Glee on the podcast?
No.
The series or season finale was last night.
No.
I'll leave it at that. It was good. A lot of cliffhangers for next season.
Okay, great.
All right, and then we're done.
Cliffhangers for next season.
They might sing a song.
Will Bobby pass his chemistry test?
It's the end of the school year. Actually, whoever made Glee did the smart thing, and they made all their kids sophomores. So it's like they have that cast for at least 3 full seasons, or even 6 seasons if they split it up. But yeah. So anyway, someone was smart on that, and that show is getting ridiculously big.
Okay.
People like that show.
Okay, here's something that we can talk about. You'll appreciate this. So Glee's gotten so big, they do this touring show now, where like the kids from the show perform. They're all actual performers, and so in the show, there's a kid who's in a wheelchair. In real life, he's not in a wheelchair. He's a walking normal.
He's an actor who plays a crippled person,
exactly,
a handicapped person.
In the touring show, he's in the wheelchair.
Of course, he's playing a character.
He's playing a character.
Why is that not offensive?
Why would it be offensive? He's reprising his role.
Why would that be any more offensive than him being in a wheelchair on the TV show?
Because it's For some reason, that bugs the
There's
hell out of me.
absolutely no difference between him playing that character on television and him playing that character on the stage.
But
if it was if it was the Glee play, if it was like on Broadway,
but it's not,
would you have a problem?
They're not playing characters on the stage. They're actor or they're performers on the stage.
Are they performing songs from the show?
They're performing songs, yes, but they're not in character when they're performing the songs. They're just
sure they are.
How do you know they're not? People,
I don't know. I haven't been to it.
People, let me put it this way: they sell it as a Glee tour. They don't sell it as the so and so and so and so and so and so tour.
I don't know.
So people are going to see the characters they know from the show singing the songs.
Well, that they know from the show.
They're not going to see the actors.
But then on the show, there is one of the girls is pregnant. She's fake pregnant, and during the stage show, she's not pregnant.
Okay, she should be fake pregnant.
She should be fake pregnant.
So if that standard lives up for that kid, you got to do it for both of them.
Well, yeah. So the problem is with her, not with the kid in the wheelchair.
Well, it could be either way.
No, because he's still playing the character.
You're going to see the Glee show. You're going to go to the Glee show because you watch the Glee show on television, and you go to see the Glee people sing the Glee songs from the goddamn Glee show.
It's like being upset if you went to go see a play about FDR's life, and the actor who was playing him was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He was in that's the character.
You're absolutely right, sir. That is a fantastic analogy. I did a across the room high five.
Yeah.
God damn it, you've never been more wrong.
I'm sure I have been more wrong about other things, but anyway, that really bugs me because that kid doesn't.
Well, you really bug me now.
Whatever. All right, I'm done.
It's been a while since we've had a good disagreement.
I cannot understand.
I can't believe I'm the only one who gets bugged by that.
I can't believe you're not bugged by the pregnant chick. That's the one that's wrong.
She's the one that's half-assing it. She needs to put that baby bump on and get out there and waddle around on stage and sing.
Or she really needs to get knocked up. She needs to just commit to the character and get knocked up.
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's.
I'll help
hot.
her out.
Okay.
There's a bunch of hot girls on that show. I think you'd like it. Well, I don't know.
I do love wheelchair singers.
I was unsure about the show, but then like the third episode, they have a bikini car wash while these girls are like singing and soaping down trucks, and I was like, okay, yeah, this show's won me over.
So how many more bikini car washes have they had since then?
None. Yeah. But they've had a lot of really hot girls.
So the show peaked, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Episode 3. Hulu, here I come. Oh, isn't Hulu coming? What did you tell me?
There's speculation that Hulu is going to be coming to Xbox Live and the iPad.
We talked about that.
We talked about the Xbox Live.
Yeah.
But now Reuters is reporting it, right?
Yeah, Reuters saying it's coming out on multiple platforms, so with Xbox being one of them.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be super, super awesome.
Another reason I love my iPad.
Do you think they'd announce that, and then that's also when they'd announce, like, start charging for Hulu?
I'll pay for Hulu. I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I bet they'll charge for that, other platform access.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll always have a free level.
Well, Hulu is
on the web.
Hulu uses Flash, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to have to make a conversion to HTML5 to show up on the iPad, and that's going to cost a lot of money to do, I would imagine. So they're going to have to support that some way. Man, I'm thinking hard.
I'm thinking about it. It might not be that bad. Like, you could, it would suck regardless.
They're going to have to. Somebody or some process is going to have to re-encode every video on that site.
It depends how easy it is to gain access to the files that they encode from. You can set a batch real easy to just like go through a whole folder full of files, but then it's a matter of amassing all of those files and finding your originals again.
Yep, you're gonna have to develop a whole new process. Like you're gonna have to change the entire ingestion process for every video that comes in from there on out. Yeah.
Listen, what are you, some kind of video producer? Ingestion process. That's pretty good.
That's what it's called.
Oh yeah. I'm impressed.
I work in entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how they'll do it. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, how does YouTube play on the iPhone? Like, how does that work? Because I know they have an HTML5 beta site, but you could watch YouTube on your phone before they had
from
the
day
HTML5
one
beta site. Yeah.
But it wasn't everything on YouTube.
Right.
Certain things. I think they were slowly converting everything to H.264. And now I think when they upgraded YouTube to go HD, that's when they started bringing the H.264 to the main site.
Gotcha.
So I think it's all based on that now.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, maybe Hulu. If YouTube could do it with all those videos, Hulu should be able to do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Think about the number of different sort of formats that YouTube gets in, like people uploading everything, like M4V, AVI, all that crap. To Hulu's probably got some sort of standard they request,
right?
So it's got to be a little easier. I would imagine. I don't know. I don't work at Hulu.
Good call.
I wonder how many people do work at Hulu.
I don't know.
That's an interesting question.
I'm always shocked by the number of people that work at companies like Facebook and in MySpace and Hulu.
It's always way too many.
Yeah, it's like
way too many.
We have how many employees here? 10? 11? Something like that?
I don't even know. Too many.
And we run. Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked at the number of employees we have at Rooster Teeth. It's too many.
Like most of those, web companies, they have a lot of salespeople.
Yeah.
That's what makes up. That's what you don't think about, and I can't imagine how depressing that would be.
Oh, hey, before I forget, Jack and I think we talked about it in the last podcast. We were very excited because a fan was very nice to send us essentially a 6-pack of Duvel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which was very cool. I got a funny story about that.
Yeah.
But or actually, it's probably your story. You should tell. But on top of that, earlier this week, we received a care package from a person on the site, or let's say a listener to the podcast, who would like to remain nameless, but who is
He specifically requested to
hands
remain
down,
he or she.
hands down, he or she. Well,
Yeah, let's
didn't
not-
we
let's-
determine that we have the highest male audience of any other website on
much,
the
yeah.
internet?
Yeah, let's not
Yeah,
compare ourselves.
it's obviously a him. Hands down, a true hero. In the most pure sense of the word, he sent us 6 bottles of scotch. That and he did it the right way too. He ordered them locally in town and had them deliver it.
That's great.
As a welcome gift for the new office when we finally move in July. And it was nice scotch. Like he sent an 18-year-old bottle of Lafroig, which is like my favorite scotch. And I've never even seen 18-year Lafroig. I usually drink 10-year, and from this or sometimes 15-year. And it was like every bottle we pulled out was better than the last.
It's funny because I was at the Colo when the delivery got here, and I guess I got here just a couple minutes afterwards. I was walking up the stairs, and you were like, "There's nothing here."
I did. I tried to block you. I didn't want you to see it.
What's going on?
Yeah, and so it was a big struggle whether we should open them up and immediately down all that stuff. Because Gus and I could go through 6 bottles of scotch in a week, easy. But we decided that we're gonna, true to his wishes, or what we assume his wishes to be, we're gonna wait till we open up the new office, and then we're gonna build like a beautiful scotch bar.
Then we're going to go on a bender to end all benders.
Yeah, and then we're going to make sure we get nothing done for the first month.
We're
going
to burn down that building.
Anyway, it was a heartwarming gift, and we're very touched. Thank you so much, sir. So much scotch.
So someone sent us Duvel. Creo sent us Duvel last week.
Yeah, that was awesome of him.
And it was awesome of him. And we put the Duvel in the fridge because we were going to drink it.
Yeah, you got 3 Duvel, and I got 3 Duvel.
We both got 3. We had like these gift packs that had like a little glass, and then an extra one, so we both had 3 apiece. And we put the Duvel in the fridge and to cool. And so
because we got it late in the day,
we got it,
and let's open these up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's let them cool overnight.
Yeah.
And then in the morning we'll come in and have a little breakfast.
In the morning we'll come in. It'll be nice. So the next morning I get into work, and there's an open bottle of Duvel that's had maybe 1 or 2 sips out of it, and it's sitting on a desk out in the front room, not the back room, not where Jeff and I sit.
Warm as hell, because it's been there all night.
It's been there all night. Turns out Bernie opened up one of our bottles, took 2 sips, goes, "I don't like this," and just left it out the rest of the night.
So that one...
He's notorious for that.
Dude, it gets worse than that. Then another one of my Duvel just disappeared. I don't know what happened to that one. So out of the 3 that he was nice enough to send me, I got 1.
Yeah.
I'm sure the one that disappeared got joled.
Yeah, it might have. I will say, though, that one Duvel was delicious.
Yeah. I haven't had one yet. I haven't had any of them yet, so...
Yeah.
But thankfully, I've left mine out. I have my gift pack still out, so I have 2 of them still.
You should take that home before those disappear.
Yeah.
The person that took the 2 out of my gift pack didn't even throw the gift pack away or any. It's just in the fridge, empty. Still.
Nice.
Did you take the glass out at least?
No, the glass is still there, the whole thing. And I'm so mad about it.
All the stuff that doesn't get you drunk is still in there.
Yeah.
Man.
So I'll take the glass out eventually. But
I see, to answer our earlier question, Hulu has 160 employees.
Jeez.
Wow.
In 4 offices.
160 employees in 4
L.A.,
offices.
New York, Beijing, Chicago.
What do you need? Why do you need an office in Beijing?
Well, I'm
for?
sure that they have deals outside of the U.S. I mean, I know you can't get Hulu in the U.K., but there's got to be some markets outside the U.S. that you can, and you have to have a local presence.
Really?
I would think so.
I don't know.
Well,
160 employees for an operation the size of Hulu seems like a lot, but compared to like Facebook having 1,000 employees, it seems a little bit more realistic.
I bet Facebook has more than 1,000.
I bet
employees.
that figure is probably 2 years old.
They're gonna have 200 in Austin.
Yeah.
You know. What is that? Do we figure out where the location is going to be? Is it going to be across from Huts? Are they building there?
I think so.
Yeah, they just tore down a building over there.
Facebook has over 1,400 employees.
Oh wow, there you go. That's crazy, guys. You and I were walking to lunch at Whole Foods one day, and we were looking at this old like gas station or like repair shop.
It's a car repair shop.
That was still operating. And we were like, this was like maybe 2 months ago, and I was like, man, this is some prime real estate. Austin has really grown up around this street. I wonder how much longer the dude is going to be able to hold on to the repair shop before he finally, either the lease runs out or he decides to sell or whatever his situation is. Literally a month later, we were walking to lunch at Whole Foods, and it was gone. It was just a parking lot.
Yeah.
The entire building was gone. Or like it felt like overnight. And I guess that's where Facebook's
that's where it's
going to
be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, maybe we should go get some. Oh no, it's terrible weather. I was gonna say we should get some Whole Foods for lunch.
Maybe the weather improved.
Maybe if it did, we should go.
Yeah.
No?
I don't think so. It was raining when I was walking in. So
By the way, dude, chickens are fucking stupid. It's rained twice now since I've had the chickens, and I have a little like hut for them that's weatherproof so that they can get in and stay warm and dry. And sure enough, this morning Griffin goes outside to look, and the chickens are as far away from the little hut as they can be in the pouring rain, just huddled up, freezing to death. So we have to like physically put them in the give them a towel and had to like put them in the little weatherproof hut and lock them in it because they're too goddamn dumb to get in on their own.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get out of here. Let's go get some lunch.
Okay.
all right.
All right, anything else you guys want to talk about? We had Red vs. Blue episode 9
Yes.
of season 8 just hit this past
Yeah, what
Monday.
happened? Shouldn't that have been a PSA?
Well, we wanted to get to the point where we had the reveal at the end of episode 9,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we kind of want to leave.
and then now we have a PSA coming out this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like I was confused by that. It's weird. I've actually lost touch with Red versus Blue a little bit since I've been working here.
Well, you and I are back in the Achievement Hunter cave, too.
Yeah. It's like, what's going on, guys?
But,
I just record the audio, but I don't actually listen to recording when you guys are doing stuff.
I'm actually excited about the PSA. It's a PSA that speaks to me.
Yeah, okay,
I'll say
let's not say too much about it. But yes, we have a PSA coming out this Monday, and then episode 10 the Monday after that.
And then it got Awu coming from LA.
Yeah, we're gonna attempt to do a week of videos, multiple videos a day from E3.
Oh,
on Achievement
really?
Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We might even try to live blog the Microsoft Press event on the front page of Rooster Teeth if we can figure it out.
That's cool. We should
Yeah.
talk to Ben about that.
I've been trying to. He just hasn't been online.
But been trying to.
Been trying to. And that's about it.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have some people sit in for the podcast next week because you two won't be here.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss.
You can do a podcast
you
with
guys.
Brandon and Joel.
Maybe I should put a poll up and let people vote for
And
who they want to
else?
be on here.
It could be Monty, Brandon, and Joel. That's my vote.
Awesome.
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be fun.
That would
Okay,
be
great.
the best podcast ever.
Well, we might have to restrict people to one vote, unfortunately.
I'm telling you, dude, I'd be happy to call in,
I could probably work that out.
Well, we're probably gonna be busy, man.
give you updates.
Yeah, but you're going to be 2 hours ahead over there.
Well, it's gonna be new. Oh, no, I guess it'll be early. So
We started. It'll be 8 a.m. in
Yeah,
LA.
yeah. All right, I'll be trying to sleep.
Hey, if anybody has any recommendations for where Jack and I should eat while we're in LA, please tell us. We have places that we go to every time.
You're going to be by the convention center or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna be by the convention center, but we'll have a car.
We'll hit In and Out, obviously.
Yeah, and maybe we'll go to the Stinkin' Rose
Yeah.
and some other places. But if anybody has any great food places we should check out, let us know in the comments.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well,
right.
thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Toodles.